What is up again, guys? Plamoguy here, and now we're gonna take a look at another Revoltech review, and this time it's number 43, Tetsujin 28. Now the series is from the 1956 manga, written and illustrated by Mitsuteru Yutoyama, who also created Giant Robo. Unlike other animes, this is the first anime to feature a robot that's being controlled remotely by a young boy. And quite honestly, I do not know much about this anime. All that I know is just it's kind of like the precursor to the Giant Robo that we have in the US. And other succeeding animes. Now let's take a look in the box. You can see Tetsujin 28, series number 43, Revoltech joints, and some of the poses that it can do. Now let's crack open the box. Like I said before, I got all of these Revoltech figures secondhand on an eBay auction, so it might not come with all of its accessories, so you'll have to excuse me for that. First up that we have is this stand, which you can just plug in here, and there is the Revoltech stand. Put that aside, and let's open this box right here. And here is Tetsujin 28 himself. Taking a look at this model, it's really good. The paint applications, the joints, everything is well to making this figure almost the closest representation of what we have in the anime. For Poseability head, there are two joints in here. The first one is on the collar, and the next one is on these very stiff joint right there. Shoulders, they go up that far with those clicky Revoltech joints. It can spin, it can rotate, but be careful or it will pop off the shoulder. The arms can bend that far. Hands are on Revoltech joints, so they can bend and you can swivel. The waist can rotate slightly, and there are Revoltech joints responsible for those poses. Feet, be mindful of these Revoltech joints because you can't do the way you're supposed to do it in some figures. So Poseability, you just bend and then twist, so you can have that. Legs, they do swivel because of obviously Revoltech joints. Knees, they can bend, which is rather nice. Feet are on Revoltech joints, so once again, just be careful of how you pose this figure, because if you broke those Revoltech joints, you're screwed pretty much. Backpack come in 3 joints. First one, that, and the other one, so you can do some separation on the boosters. Overall, Poseability is quite good. You can do some really neat poses with this guy. Some great action poses to simulate what happens in the anime, and it's really quite good. Accessories. Now I'm gonna tell you up front that there's a hand missing here. It's one of these posable hands that has a joint here connecting the fingers. So what you're gonna do, anyway, just pour all of those accessories right there. First one I'll have to discuss are these, and these are effect parts, and they go to the backpack, so they can simulate Tetsujin as its flying pose. And this one, there's a hole right there which you can plug in the Revoltech stand. Although I do not like the implementation of that hole. You can put it a lot in this figure, but sadly they just put it there so you can do some flying poses. it kind of sits at an awkward angle, right, like that. For the hands, just gonna take this out first. Like I said before, there are these poseable hands, and what you're gonna do is just pull off the hand that's in this smaller Revoltech joint and just stick it out again. This is to simulate some action poses, because I also have the antagonist, which is the Black Ox. So there we go, the poseable hand. You also have these hands, which are, I assume, are flying hands, or they can also be karate chop hands, I don't know. Putting those hands to Tetsujin so he can simulate flying poses, or in some cases karate chop poses. Also, we have another face. This time it's just to have red eyes, red glowing eyes. I don't know what this represents, but maybe the robot is out of control, is malfunctioning, or just plain angry. And the last part that I have right here is this, just a broken circuits type of thing. And what you do is that just take off the arm and put it right there, so you can simulate Tetsujin again, and kind of like a broken there, like a damaged build, damaged look into the robot. Overall, all the accessories, the implementation of this, and the cool posing and the cool details of the robot make it a very, very attractive package. I kind of dig it. So what do you guys think? Tetsujin 28. I really dig this. It's very retro, not the usual slim and robotic look of today's robots. This one is quite chunky and it's quite appealing to me. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. There, Revoltech number 43, Tetsujin 28. What do you guys think? As always, keep watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.